Namaste. Alright, so start with Yoga Sutra. Alright, yep, it showed up. Yoga Sutra, Book 3, Sutra 14. Namaste. Tatraim Shanan Todita Vyapadesya Thalmanupangati Thalmi Yogyata 마주치는 날 탈미너흐 샤크디레바 탈마흐 사짱 파라파라사바 페다누미뜨담 에가 number 1 따사드 파바 오케이 파바 따드 파라브라사바 페다누브라 누미뜨따바 따파 what? I hate it. 따사드 파바 따사드 파바 따사드 파바 and then it goes to 에 okay 따다 따드 따사드 파바 got it 파라브라사바 페다누미뜨따 누미따 따사 누미따사 파라브라사바 페다 누미따사드 파바 에카니안 에카시아니오니 에카시아니오니아시정 number 2 니앙시아니아시정 에카시아니오니아시아니아시정 파리드르쇼토흐 Okay, now one more time. Niasiang. Ekasiang, niasiang, niashijang. I hate it. Niasiang, niashijang. Couldn't put the whole word in. What are they trying to say? Money? They're trying to save money. Paridrishataha. Tatana baltamanaha. Svabhya paramanu bhavanan thalmi. 스바비야 파라마누 파바는 달 스바비야 파라마누 파바는 달미 달마는 딸에 피아흐 샤는 딸 피아시장 비아바데 시앙 시에 피아시장 one more let me did I miss anything no 샤는 딸 피아시장 비아바데 시아 피아시장 비디아템 야당에 두 사마니에나 사마는 방아가또 바바티 따당에 달미스바르 바마트라트 바트 고세오 달미스바르 바마트라트 바트 고세오 깨나 피디에남 피디에땀 sorry 피디에땀 따뜻한 number 1 I hate it. And number 1 has 2 different alternatives. Trayahe, te trayahe. And then where do I go from there? Ka. So they skip this word too. Ye kalu talmino talmahe. Shanen tangai, udi tangai, abia pade shiangai. Abia pade shiang shichati. Tatra shanen tangai, ye kurte vangai. Bien para nu parata. Sabien para udita sete. Pa jana gatasya lakushanasya samana는 따라 발타마나스야 나는 따라 우디타 아티타 Kimaltamati tasya nanantaram na pavananti valtamanaha purvapashachitam purvapashachimatang apavat yatanagata valtamanayoha purvapashachimatang naivamati tasyam tasamananati tasyam sati samananantaraha tadanagata eva samananantaro bhavati valtamanasyati athavya padeshyaha ke salvam salvat makamiti yaturokatam jalabhumyoha parinomikam rasadi vaishvarupyam sithapareshu durashatama phumyoha tathangam sithaparanum jangangameshu jangangamanam sithapareshavidyavam jatyanuchachedanam salvam salvatmakamiti deshakalakara nimitata pavanantananam kalu samanakalamatmanamaphivyakutiriti samanakalamatmanamaphivyakutiriti yang eteshiva phivyakutam na phivyakuteshu yang eteshiva phivyakutana phivyakuteshu Palmeshiva nupangati samanya bisheshwat ma sonumbayi talmi yasyantu talmarat. What the heck is that? Talmamatra? Okay. Talmamatra mebedam. Talmanatra mebedam. I'm gonna talmanatra. Whatever. I'll look it up at the end. Niranambayam tasya bhoga pavaha kasamat anena vijnanena karatasya thalmanoniyat katham bhogotaradvana tikriyatam tatasamuratiya pavashcha naniyasadarashata naniyadarashatasya samaradamanyasya satiti Vasudupratya pijñana chacham satitonan bayi talmi yo talmanya tat vama piu bagatam bagatah talmanya tat vama talmanya tat vama piu kapagatah talmanya tat vama piu bagatah pratya pijñana yate Pratya Pijñayate. I gotta look that up too. Pratya Pijñayate. I think that's it. Tasamana Nadam Talmamatram Niranambayamiti. Okay, I need to look up this smudge and that smudge. I don't use any other versions because they don't have any alternatives, because the texts were changed over 5,100 years. If you could believe that, it happened. They changed the text, or the text. Text ended up changing itself somehow over 5,100 years. So it sucks. It really sucks. Now I've come to a point that I cannot even blame humans. It's written somewhere in about Kali Yuga that you can't find Sanskrit texts. If you can't find Sanskrit texts on the earth, it's really, really bad Kali Yuga. That's what it says. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Okay, I see one. Pratya Pijñayate Tasamana Nedam Talmamatram Niranen bayamiti. Okay, so that will suffice me now. I need to look up one other smudge. I have no better name for that smudge. Where is that smudge? Is that like Taima Ma? That's what it's supposed to be, I think. But because of that, it could be Taima Na. You know. Taima Ma. Okay. Moving on. Thank God. That's why I'm medicine. Without medicine, I will fucking pull my hair out 42 times a day. Help me. You know, when you get really, this is how you know you're an advanced weed vapor or smoker. Sometimes when you get really, really angry and you really, really need it and it's full and everything works fine, it does not pull at that moment in time. No matter what you try. You know, with all your cleverness combined, you can't pull a fucking hit. Just at that time. It happened to me. Not just once either. Yeah, see, I guess when you make fun of it, it complies sometimes. Ridicule them just right, and then they'll move it to the direction they want you to. It's called manipulation, pal. Okay. There we go. Among these, a substance conforms itself to quiescent and uprisen and indeterminable external aspects. An external aspect is only a power of the substance as limited by its pre-established harmony, and it is known as an actual existence, of which the existence is inferred by the kind of effect which it generates, as one or another of the single thing. Of these, that is called present, if it be that the external aspect is passing through it of its peculiar functional activity. This is different from the other external aspects, both the quiescent and the indeterminable. But when it has rejoined its general form, then how could that external aspect be distinguished from any other, since it is then of the very nature of the substance itself? There are, as everyone knows, three of these external aspects within the substance: the quiescent and the uprisen, and the indeterminable. Of these, the quiescent are those that have come to rest by finishing their functional activity. The uprisen are those in active function, and these are immediately contiguous to the future time variation. While the past come after the present, why do not the present come after the past? Because there is no relation of antecedent and consequent. The relation of antecedent and consequent in the case of the future and the present is not the same as it in the case of the past. Therefore, there is it immediately contiguous to the past. Consequently, the future only is immediately contiguous to the present. Now the indeterminable, what are they? Everything containing the essence of everything, upon which it has been said, that which in the various forms of taste and others contains the mutations of water and of earth is found in plants. Likewise, in plants is found in animals. Likewise, that in plants is found in animals, and of animals in plants. In this sense, insofar as the common nature is not destroyed, we use the term everything contains the essence of everything. Still, because of connection with place and time and form and cause, the external aspects do not of course manifest themselves at the same time. That which passes through a succession of these external aspects, whether manifested or unmanifested, and which has as its essence the generic form and the particular, and which is present in all but different from them, that is, a substance. But him who holds that this world is nothing but external aspects, without it present in all but different from them, for him there will be no experience. Why would this be so? How could one consciousness of a subject of experience be held responsible for a deed done by another consciousness? And there would also be no memory of this, for there is no such thing as recollection by one consciousness of something seen by another. And it is the substance permanently present in all but different from them which, upon the recognition of a thing, is recognized as participating in the alteration of the external aspect. Consequently, it is not true that it is nothing more than external aspects, without it present in all but different from them. It's really long. Translation is longer than Sanskrit. What's the world coming to? Okay, next is Veda. Thank you. Veda. And today's literature is Garuda Purana. Okay, Veda, Book 4, Hymn 26. Here we go. Large. Cool. Namaste. Aham Manura Pavam Suryashijaham Kakushvivam Rashvirasami Viprah. Aham Kutusamal Junayam Siaranjaham Kavirushanam Pashyatang Man. Aham Bhumimadadamariyayaham Parashatwim Dashushwa Maltiyayam. Ahamapo Anayam Pavashanam Mama Devaso Anu Kyatamayan. Aham Puro Manundasano Vairam Vyairam Nava Sangakam Navati Shamambarasyam Shatatamam Veshyam Shatatamam Veshyam Salvatang Tang Divoda Samati Tigvam Yadavam. Pran Su She Vipyo Maruto Pirasutu Pran Shiena He Shiena Pia Shupatavan Achakrayang Yatasvatayang Supalno Habiam Paranamanabe Devajushitama Paradiadi Virato Bevijanah Batoruno Manojamai Asalji Tu Yam Yaya Matunan Somie Notam Shirabo Vivide Shieno Atram Braji Bi Shieno Tadamano Amshum Parabatah Shakuno Manandram Madame Somam Paradadadurhano Devan Bido Dibo Devan Dibo Amushaman Mututam Amushaman Amushima dudutara da da ya. Da ya shieno aparat somam sasaram savam ayutam jang sagam. Anturang Puram tiraja hadari. Puram tiraja hadara tilmadem. Aturang Puram tiraja hadara tilmadem. Somasya murang amurah. Okay, whatever. Namaste. I ran out of decal. Look up. Meow, meow, meow. It's $100 this thing. Namaste. I was a 4-time Manu. I was Surya. I am the sage Gakushri Ivan, holy singer. Kutusa, the son of Arjuni, I am master. I am the sapient Ushunai. Behold me. I bestow the earth upon the Arya and rain upon the man who brings oblation. I guided forth the loudly roaring waters, and the gods move according to my pleasure. In the wild joy of Soma, I demolished the Shamambara forts, 90 and 9 together, and early the 100th habitation, when helping Divodasa Atik Tigaba. Before all birds be ranked this bird, O Maruts, supreme of falcons be this fleet-winged falcon, because strong-pinioned, with no car to bear him, he brought to Manu the god-loved oblation. When the bird brought hence in rapid motion, sat on the white path, fleet as thought he hurried. Swift he returned with sweetness of the Soma, and hence the falcon had acquired his glory. Bearing the stalk, the falcon speeding onward, bird bringing from afar the draught that gladdens. Friend of the gods brought grasping fast the Soma which he had taken from Yan, loftiest heaven. The falcon took and brought the Soma, bearing 1,000 libations with him, 10,000. The bold one left malignities behind him, minds and mild joy of Soma left the foolish. Got distracted by outside. I can't believe it. People living in an isolated studio and people like flicking, doing stupid shit to my wall, and then somebody fucking dies. Because I can't take it anymore after 2 months with, Hare Krishna, Hare Parama, Hare Duryodhana, Hare Uchishidin. And if somebody dies and nobody fucking cares. I don't care anymore either. So if somebody wants to just die, be my guest. The moment that actually kills. This is not my first time. I don't care. If people want to die, let them die. I have no objections. Oh, I still gotta read. Did I read everything? Yeah, okay, I read it. Okay, so Veda finished. Sorry about that. It's just, if low quality people hear this, what I'm doing, they'll react, how you're perceived or what I'm telling you. They will, throw stuff at your window or like mess with, like get your attention, basically to distract you from what you're doing and what they're doing, like that. Not this. And maybe they're doing it in teamwork now. I don't know, but it's just aimed to distract you from studying Sanskrit, because this is really not them doing it. It's the demons using the humans doing it. The humans don't realize that they are demon possessed. Who's actually doing this is the enemy of Brahma, is the Antichrist. It comes in demonic forms because he cannot exist in a human form unless the Antichrist possesses you. So it's demonic possession, really. So what they do is they'll stop me doing, all kinds of stupid shit. Drop a basketball, right above me, and it not just once either. They'll do it 20 times a day until you stop. So it could be like 6 years. You know, that's called torture. Torture. Chinese torture. The worst torture ever. Anyway. And then, people die, and then they complain, and they poke me further, and I go like, more people are gonna die, and they go, oh, we don't care, you're the one responsible, we know it. I go, yeah, mamandra, hare krishna, hare parama, hare duyotna, hare utishitiram. If you're bad enough, it'll kill you if you, say that over and over for about 3 to 4 hours. Yeah. So, what are you gonna do? Das is the life. Okay, Upanishad next, thank you. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm just minding my own business. People are messing with me. Sanskrit has the ability to heal good people. It has the ability to kill evil people, has the ability to heal good people. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Based on what I just said. Sanskrit heals the good and it kills the wicked. What do you think about that? Are you one of the good or the wicked? It's just one way or the other. I'm sorry. That's the reality. People are too busy playing video games and shit, or go to YouTube. They forget, yeah, you're either from God or you're not from God. There's no in between. I am so sorry. So, some people get to find, oh, I am not from God. Okay. Now I have to kill you. Okay. Fuck. Now I have to deal with that. It's like a multi-layered operation. You have to deal with white noise, pink noise, brown noise, etc. Okay, Chan and Dokyo Upanishad, Book 7, Canada 5. There we go. This, if you know anything about Sanskrit, or like you're studying Sanskrit and you happen to be studying acting, Upanishad, it teaches you how to act spiritually. Oh yeah, they're messing with me hardcore now. Shit. Holy fuck, man. Alright. My angels. I'm calling out all angels, emergency protection, and if any offense is allowed by me as necessary to defend. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. Alright, I hate employing angels, but it's not my style. There we go. Namaste. Mic check. Jititam bang bang tam garba de puyo yadang by jatayata time. Sam garba yata time. Manasyatyatam vachamirayati tamu namaniraya namanirayati namani manantran ekam pavananti manantreshu kaimanui tani ha pam etani jitataikayanani jitatatamani jitata pratishthuitani tasmadhyadyapi Bahuvida Chitito Pavati Nayamasati Dievainaya Nayamasati Dievainamai Nayamasati Dievainamahu Ma huriyam, huriya, huriya, huriyadayam, huriyadayam, huriyadayam. Okay. Naya masati tienai, naya masati tievaina ma huriyama, dayam, huriyadayam, naya masati tievaina ma huriyadayam, Veda yaduvan ayam, viduvan net machitatahu. Viduvan net tamachitatahu. Sianditiatan yadyare pan vichitatan vanam bhavati. Yadyare pan vichitatan. Yadyare pan vichitatan vanam bhavati. Tasman evotam shishru shanante chitatam. Yevaisha mekayanam chitatamatama chitatam pratishutva chitatam upmasasavati. San yashachitatam prahumetyopasate chitatanan vai san lokanan truvaha Pratishatwitana Pratushatwito Vyathamana Vyathamano Pisithyati. Okay. That's really long. Is that it? Yeah. Yep, so last shloka. Pratishatwitana Pratishatwito Vyathamana Vyathamano Pisithyati. Pisithyatmano Pisithyati. Okay. Pratishatwitana Pratishatwito Vyathamana Vyathamano Pisithyati. Yabachachitatasyan katam tatarasyan yatha kamacharo bhavati yashachitatam brahumetyopasasati brahumetyopasasati Bhagavashachitatam bhuyam iti chitatam vamba Chitatam vamba Bhuyosati titaname Bhagavan bravita viti. I want to say the last parts one more time. Yaturan katam yaturan siyam yatha kamacharo bhavati yashachitatam brahumetyopasasati bhagavashachitatam bhuyam iti chitatam vamba Bhuyosati titaname Bhagavan bravita viti. Okay. Namaste. Iti panchamaha kanandoha. Thought assuredly is more than conception. Verily, when one thinks, then he forms a conception. Then he has in mind, then he utters speech, and he utters it in name. The sacred sayings are included in name, and sacred works in the sacred sayings. Verily, these things have thought as their union point, have thought as their soul, are established on thought. Therefore, even if one who knows much is without thought, people say of him, "It is not anybody, whatever he knows." Verily, if he did know, he would not be so without thought. On the other hand, if one who knows little possesses thought, people are desirous of listening to him. Truly, indeed, thought is the union point, thought is the soul, thought is the support of these things, reverence thought. He who reverences thought as Brahman, he verily attains the thought worlds, himself being enduring, the enduring worlds, himself being established, the established worlds, himself being unwavering, the unwavering worlds. As far as thought goes, so far he has unlimited freedom, he who reverences thought as Brahman. Is there, sir, more than thought? There is assuredly more than thought. Do you, sir, tell me it? Next and last is Garuda Purana, and I don't have the digital Sanskrit text, so I have to read from the physical text. It's chapter 1, I believe. Okay. it's chapter 1. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. It's like 60 shlokas or something. 67 something. And I have to get the physical book. People are harassing me a lot more. So, 2 people died in this building. I guess they were harassing me. One day they stopped harassing me, and then a couple of days later they tell me, oh, so-and-so had to go to the hospital and die. I go, okay. It's happened twice now, and 2.5 months apart. So I'm being really harassed by people right now. They won't leave me alone. Okay, so today's Garuda Purana reading is special. It's for funeral. It helps the soul to pass, especially if the soul doesn't know its sinned. The soul doesn't remember its sinned, something like that. And funny enough, in Kali Yuga, it's considered the most unlucky Vedic literature. You know why they say that? So the people who said it were not high quality people, let's put it that way. So yeah, I'll read the Sanskrit. It should be pretty short. I know it's 67 shlokas, but I read it 3 times, I think, cover to cover. So it should be easy. Let's see. Oh, shorter than I thought. 60. Okay. I'm gonna see if I could finish it in like less than 20 minutes. Here we go. I should bow. Namaste. The first chapter, so I'm gonna bow. So this Garuda Purana reading is kind of special because I have death angels as my friends now. Just need 2 of them. Like Sodom and Gomorrah stuff. Sodom and Gomorrah. What's your favorite sounding English word? Salvador? No. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. Here we go. Namaste. People are messing with me. Garuda Purana Nepali Pasha Dvigan Praramampai Atha Pratamotyayah Narayanam Namasakarotya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasvatim Jaiva Tato Jayamudi Rayat Talmadrta Vadtamulo Vedasaganan Tah Purana Shaka Tuyah Gratu kusumo mogosho palo matusu danapa dapo jayati. Naimi shue nimi shaku shwetere roshayahu shamnaka dayahu. Satram Sivalgaya Lokaya Sasra Samama Satam Ta Ekadang Tu Munayahu Pratal Huta Huta Gunayahu Satakuratam Sutamasinam Papracha Churidama Darat Katito Pavatang Samyagadeva Maigaha Sukhaparadaha. Oh, I forgot to. I have to say it again. Roshaya Uchuha Katito Pavatang Samyagadeva Maigaha Sukhaparadaha. Idanim Shirotu Michachamo Yamamaigam Payaparadama Tatang Samsara duhakani tatakle shakushayasa tanam Aihikan mushimikan and kleshan yatha vada bakatu mahasi bakatu Aihikan mushimikan and kleshan yatha de bakatu mahasi okay. Sutan uvancham Shiranutvam po Vivakushuyami Yamamaigam Sudurgamam Sukhadam Punuyashi Lanam Papinam Duhakada Yakam Yatan Shri Vishununam Prokatam Painateyan Ya Prochachatem Tataivan Gatami Shuyami Samde Hatu Chedanaya Bahu Gata Chitu Sukhama Sinam Vaikunun Twe Shri Harim Gurum Binaya Vanato Putvan Paprachachan Binata Sutaha Garuda Uvancham Pakati Maigo Bauvitaha Gatito Pavatang Mama Tatang Jan Gatitang Deva Pagatanam Gatirutatamam Atunam Shirotu Michachami Mamama Yamamaigam Payam Karamu Devada Pagadivi Mukhanam Jan Tataraiva Gamanam Shurutamu Sugamam Bhagavananama Jihvan Jan Vishavaltini Tatapi Narakam Yananti Tigatigasutu Narataman Ato me Bhagavan Bruhi Babinam Yan Gatil Pavet Yamamai Gasiyan Tuhakani Tatan Te Brahmanuvananti Vai Shri Bhagavanuvancham Vagoshuyeham Shirunu Vakushui Nandra Yamamai Gamcha Yena Ye Narake Papino Yananti Shirunu Batang Mapi Patidam Ye Hi Parata Satai Koshuya Aya Thalma Vivaljitan He Dushita Sanganga Shecham Sacha Satra Sata Sanganga Pitarang Mukhan He Sacha Satra Sata Sanganga Pitarang Mukhan He Atma Sampha Pitan He Siddhabatan Tanamana Madan Pitan He Asuram Pavama Pananan Taibi Sampad Bibaljitan He Aneka Chetita Bipranantan Mohajala Masa Sama Mohajala Sama Pratan He parasakotan kama pogeshu patananti narakeshu jam ye naran jinyana shi lan shi jam te yananti paramam katim pashi lan naran yananti tuhoke. Sorry. I'm gonna say I'm falling asleep. Holy shit. You know what? I'm gonna finish this. I'm up to shloka 17 out of 60, so I'm about at 20% done, I think. Nara yananti tuhakena yamayatanam. Yeah, let me just finish us up to a certain point, and I'm gonna have to take a break. Ooh, falling asleep while reading Sanskrit. Papina mahikam tuhakam yatange pavati tacha churunu tatasate maranam prapiang yatange kacha chananti yatanam sukaratam tushakaratam papi pukutavang boevam yatanjitam Kama yoga tatang tasya kashchid vyangatiha prajang yatem tibhyati sama yogatam jibitang sha samuta sukam kalo paliyana hibata jinyatah Kalo paliyana hibata jinyatah pratipradyate tatra pyajata nildevo vedo. Maybe I should just, I don't know what should. So I'm up to shloka 20. I'm done with shloka 20, up to 21. Okay, falling asleep while reading Sanskrit. Wow. Tatrana pyajata nilvedo muriyamanah savayam prataiha jayaropat tabairupiyom marana pimukho guruhe asatevamatiyo panyastam Guruhapala Ivan Harana Āmēn Byapradi Patagni Ralpan Harold Pachash Twitah Mayunot Karamatot Tarah Kapha Samrud Thana Duika Kapha Samrud Thana Duika Sasava Sakurata Yasah Kanantwe Kura yate Shayana Parishochad Piha Parivita Sivaman Tupiha Vajiamanopi na Brute Kalapa Shavasham Gataha Evam Kotumumba Paranue Biamurata Tama Jitenandriyaha Buriyate Rudatam Sivana Muru Vedana Yasatatiha Sivana Muru Vedana Yasatatiha Dasamina Nanataha Kushonwe Dai Kushuya Daivi Dershatwiha Prajayatem Eki Putam Jagat Salvamna Kimchid Vakutumi Hate Kimchid Vakutumi Hate Vikalanandriya Samkhate Chaitanya Jadatam Katem Prachalananti Tatah Pranwa Yamyalnikatavar Tipiha 야미알니까떠 발티피허 스바스타나 쯔짤리떼 쉐바세 까르바키오 야뚜라쿠쇼너허 샤타버르시치카드 슈타시엄 샤타버르시치카당 샤타버르시치카다 슈타시엄 샤타버르시치카다 슈타시엄 양 비드 산우포야템 페나무드 가라테 소탐 무캄 라라 꼴람 바베트 아토드 바레너 까주차는띠 바비나엠 프라너바야나 프라너바야바흐 야마두 땅 따당 프라프땅 피마오 사라파세쿠쇼 사라파세쿠쇼노 사라파세쿠쇼노 빠샤 나는더 타라오 나그나오 나는 따이허 까떠 이따오 울트바케샤오 까까거르시노 바까라뚜는도 나카유타오 사떠르시트방 드라스타흐르다야허 샤거르는 무드람 비문자띠 앙구시터마드라허 부르쇼 하이 꿀바는 갈레바라트 다다이바 그르히아테 다다이바 그르히아테 두다이리앙미아이허 파시아는 스바감 그르하므 야따나데하 아브르티야 파샤에바드 투봉 갈레 발랑아트 나야또 닐카마트방남 나눈두염 라자 파트 예탕은 다시아이밤 니야마나시야 두다허 삼달자야는띠 점 브라바다는띠 파얌띠 브람 나라카놈 뿌나허 시크람 프라짤라 두실떠뜨마느 야시아미 야시아시 뜨밤 야말라야무 꿈은 피바가 디나라가 at least I'm at 35 okay 꿈은 피바가 디나카라 스트밤 람 스트밤 꿈은 피바가 디나라감 스트밤 나야 보디엄 망 찌라무 에밤 바짜스타당 쉐르는 바는 투남 루디땀 따탕 우츠짜이 하이 해티 우츠짜이 하 해티 빌라밤 세땅 두여템 야마킹을 까라이허 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자 나일 자땅 베빠투허 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자일 나일 스타자 나일 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스타자 나일 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자 나일 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자나이 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자나일 자빠따 베빠투허 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자나일 자따 베빠투허 달자나일 자따 베빠투허 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자나일 자따 베빠투허 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자나일 자따 베빠투허 다열닐 피는 나 흐르다야 스달자나일 자따 베빠투허 따열닐 패는 나 흐르다 야섯 달 자일 나땀 자땀 스달 자나일 따열닐 패는 나 흐르다 야섯 따열닐 패는 나 흐르다 야섯 달 자나일 자따베 빠투허 빠티 시바필 파쿠슈여 마너 알토캄 스바마누 스마라느 꾸슈뜨뜨르뜨 파리 똘깔다나 깔담 바나 라닐라이허 꾸슈뜨뜨르뜨 파리 똘까다바나 라닐라이허 꾸슈뜨뜨르뜨 파리 똘까다바나 닐라이허 바나라이 꾸슈뜨뜨르뜨 파리 똘까다바나 닐라이허 나라이 삼타피아마나허 파티 따부다바루게 그렇지 채너 버르셔 투엠 까샤양네 짱 다두이 다시 잘라티아 샤크토피 니랑아시란 모닥게 따뜨란 빠딴치라는 또 물치따허 보나루트 티따허 여통엔 빠삐야성엔 니따스따마성엔 야마사다나무 드리필무훌달드바 평엠 마 니야떼 따뜨라 마나바흐 바라라샤야는띠 두 땅아스땅에 코랑에 나라카야따나흐 무훌따마뜨라 뜨뜨바리땀 야만 비쿠슈여 파얌 뽀마느 야마지냐양에 사맘 두따이흐 보나라야띠 캣짜람 아가미야 바사나 바드토 네하미츠 차는 야마구노 야마누가이허 트르따허 바샤나 로다티 꾸슈뜨뜨르드 피앙엠 파리피 두이따허 봉을 끝에 빼는 담 숫달 다뜨담 다남 자투라카 리카무 तथापि नासति कारसताय कुशोय तिरुपतिम याति न पातकी पापिनाम दुपातिषु थनन्ति दानाम श्राद्धधाम चलाम जितः अतः कुशुद व्याकुलाम यानति बेनन्ददाना पुजोपिtem almost Pavananti Pratarupasate Penundadana Bibaljitan Akarepam Diljanaranуye Pramananti Bahudua Kitang Na Pugutavam Na Pugutam Kushuyate Kaima Kalpakotui Shatairapi 아프고트방에 야따나임 자툴마누쇼얌 라파테나히 아또 라디아트 수타흐 베눈드와나 디네슈 타샤수 드비잠 프라티아함테 위파지않는템 자툴파가이흐 카고트다마무 파가드바얌 뚜 대하시양 보시투이담 푸타판차케 드르티얌 야마투당남 자툴탐 소파지바티 아호라트라이시짱 나바피허 프라타허 베는도마바푸누양 저는 니시반은 아베테 대하시장 단뚫림이시 바는나데 하시점 다샤메 발라마 분우양트 나그테 데헤 모날데 하흐 sorry 나그테 데헤 모날데 하흐 베는더이루트 바디아테 카감 하즈다 마트라흐 보마는 예나 바티 풍우그때 슈파무 오케이 10 left Prathamehani yaha benendasutena multan prajayatem Grivasakanan teo divitiyanam Durutiyad trudayam pavet Jatultenam pavet Purushtam Panchamanana pireva jam Shashitwana jam Katui Guhyam Sabutamat Sakatanim sorry. What are we going to sleep? 52 last one is 60, so I got like 9. It took me about 20 minutes. It's not too bad. Okay, here we go. Jatultenai pavet Burashertam Panchamanana Pirevajam Shashitwena Jan Katui Guhyam Sabutamat Sagatini Pavet Janupadau Tatan Diva Piam Dashamehuni Gushutan Derushwa Benundojam Dehama Sheritiam Gushutan Bishita Derushwi Derushwa Dita Gushutan Bishita Derushwa Derushwi Gushutan Bishita Gushutan Bishita Gushutan Bishita Dushwar Gushutan Bishita Dushwar Dita Gushutan Bishita Dushwar Dita Ekan Dasham Deva Dasham Jan Preto Pumkatem Dinavadavayama Dinadavayama sorry Darayodashe Hani Prato Yanantarito Yamaking Karaihe Taseminan Malge Vraja Dieko Gurahita Eva Kaimaka Maika Taha Maikataha Yes, Taseminan Malge Vraja Dieko Gurahita Eva Maikataha okay, got it. Shodashita Sasranui Yojananam Pramanotaha Yamamai Gasiam Visutaro Vinam Paitaranuim Kaga. Okay, final 4 left. Anya Hani Vai Prato Yojananam Shatadavayama Jatavarim Shatatataim Sabutat Divara Tereno Kajachati Aditya Gramano Gramasho Taime sorry, oh Malge 3 shlokas. Just one more. I think I need nicotine, but almost done. Atitya Karamasho Malge Puranvimani Shodasham Prayati Thamarajasya Pavanam Pataki Janah Saumyam Sauripuram Nagenandra Pavanam Ganantalbashaila Gamau Grounjam Gururapuram Grounjam Gururapuram Vijidara Pavanam Bahuva Padam Tuhakadam Nana Karanandapuram Sutabuta Pavanam Rauduram Tayo Vaishanam Payo Vaishanam Shitang Tuyam Bahupiti Thalma Pavanam Samyam Puram Jagratah Yam Yapa Shaltratah Papo Haheti Bradudana Pati Yam Yapa Shaltratah Papo Haheti Rudradana Pati Prarudana Pati Haheti Prarudana Sivagara Hamtu Parityajiya Puram Yam Yamanubrajat Yam Yamanubrajat Done. Oof, tired. Iti Shri Garuda Purano Sarodhare Papina Mahika Mushmika Duhaka Nirupanam Nama Pratamotyaya. I want to say that again. I just broke this reality apart a little bit. Territorial a little. Papina Mahika Mushmika Duhaka Nirupanam Nama Pratamotyaya. The thing about reality is this: it cannot not hold. Just because it feels like it, that's just wrong. So in reality it must hold, which means, blessings, more blessings for the reciter. Otherwise, he has the price of, hey, you gotta pay for this reality I just changed. Nothing's for free. Right. So okay. So only thing I have left is the translation of Garuda Purana. I have the English text. I'm going to read it from that. Let's see. And this is an excellent book if you need to meet out the evil, if you will. I'm not kidding. There we go. Garuda Purana. So starting from chapter 1, again, I haven't done this in a few months at least. Okay, should be fun. There we go, chapter 1. Garuda Purana. Skipping that. I don't want to invoke anything right now, sorry. There was no title, so forget that. The tree Madhusudana, whose firm root is law, whose trunk is the Vedas, whose abundant branches are the Puranas, whose flowers are sacrifices, and whose fruit is liberation, excels. In Naimisha, the field of the sleepless ones, the sages, Shaunaka and others performed sacrifices for thousands of years to attain the heaven world. Those sages once in the morning, having offered oblations to the sacrificial fire, respectfully asked this of the revered Suta sitting there. The sages said, The happiness-giving path of the Shining Ones has been described by you. We now wish to hear about the fear-inspiring way of Yama. Also, of the miseries of the world of change and the means of destroying its pains. Please tell us correctly about the afflictions of this world and the other. Sutra said, listen then. I am willing to describe the way of Yama, very difficult to tread, happiness giving to the virtuously inclined, misery giving to the simple. As it was declared to Vainateya by the Blessed Vishnu, when asked, just so will I relate it to remove your difficulties. Once when the Blessed Hari, the teacher, was sitting at ease in Vaikunthā, the son of Vinata, having bowed reverently, inquired. Garuda said, the path of devotion of many forms has been described to me by you, and also a Shining One has been told the highest goal of the devotees. Now I wish to hear about the fearsome way of Yama, along which is the traveling it is revealed of those who turn away from devotion to thee. The name of the Lord is easily pronounced, and the tongue is under control. Fie upon the wretched men who nevertheless go to hell. Tell me then, O Lord, to what condition the simple come, and in what way they obtain the miseries of the way of Yama. The Blessed Lord said, listen, O Lord of birds, and I will describe the way of Yama, terrible even to hear about, by which those who are sinful go in hell. O Daigushi, those who delight in sin, destitute of compassion and righteousness, attached to the wicked, averse from the true scriptures and the company of the good, self-satisfied, unbending, intoxicated with the pride of wealth, having the ungodly qualities, lacking the divine attributes, bewildered by many thoughts, enveloped in the net of delusion, reveling in the enjoyments of the desire nature, fall into a foul hell. Desire nature, okay. Those men who are intent upon wisdom go to the highest goal. The sinfully inclined go miserably to the torments of Yama. Listen how the misery of this world accrues to the simple. Then how they, having passed through death, meet with torments. Sorry, I want to read 18 again. I'm falling asleep. 12 or 18? No, not anymore. Let me see if I could just drink a cup of water. Be okay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna read from 18 to the end. The Sanskrit recitation is over. If there's no more Sanskrit reading left for the day, I'm done just reading the translation. That's it. Yeah, I don't want these sessions to go over like more than 30 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes is enough, I think. Okay, finishing the translation and I'm done. And then chanting. I might read another literature. Chaitanya Charitamrita. I have to do. If I want to do it, I have to do it before the sun goes down, because once again, Jezebel wants to go out pretty much every night for now. Not every night, but regularly. Okay, here we go. Listen how the misery of this world accrues to the sinful, then how they, having passed through death, meet with torments. Having experienced the good or the bad actions in accordance with his former earning, then as the result of his actions some disease arises. Powerful death, unexpectedly like a serpent, approaches him stricken with bodily and mental pain, yet anxiously hoping to live. Not yet tired of life being cared for by his dependents, with his body deformed through old age, nearing death in the house, he remains like a house dog, eating what is ungraciously placed before him, diseased, with failing digestion, eating little, moving little, with eyes turned up through loss of vitality, with tubes obstructed by phlegm, exhausted by coughing and difficult breathing, with the death rattle in his throat. Lying encircled by his sorrowing relatives. Though being spoken to, he does not answer, being caught in the noose of death. In this condition, with mind busy with the support of his family, with senses unconquered, swooning with intense pain, he dies amidst his weeping relatives. In this last moment, O Dark Oshu, a divine vision arises. All the worlds appear as one, and he does not attempt to say anything. Then, at the destruction of the decayed senses and the numbing of the intelligence, the messengers of Yama come near and life departs. When the breath is leaving its place, the moment of dying seems an age, and pain like the stinging of 100 scorpions is experienced. Now he emits foam, his mouth becomes filled with saliva. The vital breaths of the simple depart by the lower gateway. Then two terrifying messengers of Yama are come, of fierce aspect, bearing nooses and rods, naked with grinding teeth, as black as crows, with hair erect, with ugly faces, with nails like weapons, seeing whom his heart palpitates, and he releases excrements. The man of the size of a thumb, crying out, "Oh, oh," is dragged from the body by the servants of Yama, looking the while at his own body. Having put round him a body of torment, and bound the noose about his neck, they forcibly lead him a long way, like the king's officers a convict. While thus leading him, the messengers menace him, and recount over and over again the awful terrors of the hells. "Hurry up, you wicked man, you shall go to the abode of Yama. We will lead you now, without delay, to Kumpi, Pangaka, and the other hells." Then, hearing these words and the weeping of his relatives, crying loudly, "Oh, oh," he is beaten by the servants of Yama. With failing heart and shuddering at their threats, bitten by dogs upon the way, afflicted, remembering his misdeeds, hungry and thirsty, roasting in the sun, forest fires and hot winds struck upon the back with whips, painfully he walks, almost powerless, along a road of burning, and shelterless and waterless. I'll read it again. Hungry and thirsty, roasting in the sun, forest fires and hot winds struck upon the back with whips. Painfully he walks, almost powerless, along a road of burning sand, shelterless and waterless. Here and there, falling exhausted and insensible, and rising again. In this way, very miserably led through the darkness to the abode of Yama. The man is brought there in a short time, and the messengers show him the terrible torments of hell. Having seen the fearful Yama, the man, after a time, by command of Yama, swiftly comes back through the air with the messengers. Having returned, bound by his past tendencies, desiring the body but held back with the noose by the followers of Yama, tortured by hunger and thirst, he weeps. He obtains the rice balls given by his offspring and the gifts made during the time of his illness. Nevertheless, O Dark Shurya, the simple denier does not obtain gratification. the shira, the ta, the gifts, and the handful of water for the sinful do not uplift. Although they eat the rice ball offering, still they are tortured with hunger. Those who are in the departed condition, depart of the rice ball offering, wander about in great misery in all uninhabited forest until the end of the age. Karma not experienced does not die away even in thousands of millions of ages. The being who has not experienced the torment certainly does not obtain the human form. Hence, O twice born, for 10 days the sun should offer rice balls. Every day these are divided into 4 portions, O best of birds. 2 portions give nourishment to the 5 elements of the body. The third goes to the messengers of Yama. He lives upon the 4th. For 9 days and nights the departed obtains rice balls, and on the 10th day the being with fully formed body acquires strength. The old body being cremated, a new one is formed by these offerings of bird. The man, the size of a hand, by this experiences good and evil on the way. By the rice bowl of the first day, the head is formed. The neck and shoulders by the second. By the third, the heart forms. By the 4th, the back forms, and by the 5th, the navel. By the 6th, the hips and secret parts. By the 7th, the thigh forms. Likewise, next the knees and feet by 2. On the 10th day, hunger and thirst. Dwelling in the body formed by the rice balls, very hungry and pained with thirst, on both the 11th and 12th days, the departed eats. On the 13th day, the departed, bound by the servants of Yama, walks along. Right. On the 13th day, the falling really asleep now. Almost done. Okay, just half a page left. Dwelling in the body formed by the rice balls, very hungry and pained with thirst, on both the 11th and 12th days the departed eats. On the 13th day the departed, bound by the servants of Yama, walks alone along the road like a captured monkey. I feel like I missed something. Alright, starting from top here, I guess. Likewise, next the knees and feet by 2. On the 10th day, hunger and thirst. Dwelling in the body formed by the rice balls, very hungry and pained with thirst, on both the 11th and 12th days the departed eats. On the 13th day the departed, bound by the servants of Yama, walks alone along the road like a captured monkey. The extent of the way of Yama measures 86,000 yojanas. With that Vaitaranui, O bird. And that's yojanas is what? 8 to 9 miles. 247 yojanas each day the departed travels, going by day and night. Having passed successively through these 16 cities on the way, the simple man goes to the place of the king of righteousness. Now, I'm not gonna read this, wannabe Sanskrit words. It's shameful for me. I'm gonna read the translated one. To the place of the simple man goes to the place of the king of righteousness. And then start from 3. Calm place, town of Saturn, residence of the water serpent, place of singers, inaccessible mountain, name of a mountain, which is what? Graunja, okay. Town of cruelty, a wonderful place, many calamities, misery giving, town of very cries, very hot place, savage, rains, very cold, and many horrors. That's 18. Okay, before the city of Yama, the abode of righteousness. Held by the nooses of Yama, the sinful crying out, "Oh, oh," having left his own house, goes on the way to the city of Yama. So now I'm gonna look at the title, because the Sanskrit version that I read had a title. I'm wondering if they translated it. I think they did. So the title, thus ends chapter 1 of Garuda Purana, called An Account of the Miseries of the Sinful in This World and the Other. Okay, that's it. Oh, I forgot to change that to Garuda Purana. Why is it not here? Give me 1 second. So after okay, now I need to add a thing that's Garuda Purana. I'll just really leave it in English for now. I mean, I could write it both. I'll write both. Okay, I'll write both. I'll write in Sanskrit first. Nga Ru, where's Ru? Ru, I have to make it up, okay. Garu, the Nama, yeah, Nama. Okay, there we go. I don't want to end this. I'll do the double. How does that look? I have to bold everything, I think. Alright, cool. Garuda Purana. I want a space in between that. Chapter 1 I just finished. Okay, that works for me. Let me just make that useful. What else do I have to do to this? Oh, okay, lose the space. Color 9966. Okay. And make it centered. Centered. Okay, cool. Alright, so that was Garuda Purana. I forgot to change the title once again. It happens to me all the time. Yeah, looks good. Okay. You know what? I found a mistake. It's not Garuda, it's Garuda. Garuda Purana? Garuda Purana. Garuda Purana. Garuda Purana. Garuda Purana. Garuda Purana. Yeah, I did it right. This is right. Okay, so that's, I think I read the entire thing. Yes, good, I'm done. Thank you very much. So next is chanting. I'm gonna eat something and then I'll chant. Have a good day. And then I'll wait for the sun to go down so I can hang out with Jezebel. Just wanna hang out with